Hi, it's Andrea. Guess where I am right now? It's not Los Angeles, it's Yep, it's New York City, and I'm here for a very quick, last-minute, unexpected work trip, but I thought it would be appropriate to do a video because it's this time of year 2 years ago that I decided to quit my job here in New York City, move to LA, and change my life. I think I did a few blog posts explaining kind of some of the reasons why I moved to LA, but this video is more about the real reasons why I moved to LA. And there's so much I want to say, and there's so much I can say, there's so much I have said to people when I have explained this to them, but I want to try to keep it short, and bear with me because the lighting keeps changing and there might be some outdoor wind city sounds. Gosh, where do I even begin? For those of you who have been following me or know me personally, you know that I came to New York for school and I worked here for 2 years. So in total I've been here for 6 years, and at the end of 6 years I was just so exhausted. I came here when I was 18 after high school, jumped into college not knowing who I was, and I spent a lot of time and energy trying to figure out what that was. Because in your early 20s, you know, 18 to 23, which is how old I was during my time here, you're trying to figure out what it is you want from life, who you want to be, what you want to do, how you want to spend your time. And after 6 years here, I found myself stuck and kind of numb from everything that was happening in the city, the noises, the people around me, just information overload. And I found myself in the hamster wheel of work, eat, sleep, work, maybe have fun sometimes, eat, sleep, work. And at the end of the day, I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like I was living the kind of life that I knew was possible, that I knew deep down that I wanted. And I lost my sight for dreams, for big thinking, for real thinking, for just being myself in every way, shape, and form. And I knew that so long as that was the case and I was just a different version of myself and not who I really was and not who I really wanted to be, that I would be limiting myself to meeting the kind of people that I wanted to meet, to doing the things that I wanted to do. And I wanted more control over my life. I wanted to feel comfortable and free to do what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. And I realized after 6 years here, I need space. I needed space to think, to be, to explore, to reinvent myself. And you know, a lot of people move from the East Coast, having grown up here, to LA, just like I did, but I've also met people who grew up in the Midwest or the West Coast and come to New York looking for the same things that I'm describing here. So, you know, it really depends on who you're talking to, but I really think that sometimes it's good to get out of your comfort zone and go to a new place that you've never been before to start fresh. And I know that I needed to do that because going to college here, I had kind of like a history of what people thought I was and what people thought I could be, and I just wanted to go and start fresh as the person I knew I am and I knew I could be. Needless to say, once I simplified my life in LA and I filtered out so much bullshit, a lot of people who weren't really supportive or just toxic to my life, physically getting rid of stuff that I didn't need anymore, lightening my load, lightening up my wardrobe, getting rid of a lot of stuff I didn't need, and the things that were kind of filling up my time and energy and space. Simplifying it just really kind of helped to clear everything in my life. My life is completely different and feels completely different, and the way I feel about my life is so different, and the people who are in my life and the things I'm doing and the things I'm thinking is so different. than 2 years ago. And I'm so happy, I'm so proud of myself for making the jump and taking the risk on myself and investing in myself to do what is seemingly a really scary thing, but at the end it's so worth it, and I'm still young and I can't wait for what the future holds. I am so glad that I never really gave up on the idea of better. I think everyone deserves to be the best person that they can be and happy with their life, and it's something that you should fight for. And I realized that, and I realized that a lot of things that was happening in my life didn't have to be that way. So I challenged the assumptions, I questioned myself, I questioned things, and you know, didn't take everything as truth, and you know, here we are today. I don't know if that was helpful at all. I don't know if that was vague, but I feel so much better just saying that out loud. Even though I've said this to so many people in person, and I could, you know, like I said, go on and on about this, but the real reasons why I wanted to come to LA and start over again is really because I wanted to simplify my life. I wanted to be myself more. I knew that to find more meaningful, deeper relationships, I would have to be myself. So it's kind of like a domino effect. And I was willing to make the move to LA to do it. And no regrets. I'm happier than ever, and I hope that you've noticed that in my social media, and I hope you'll follow me as I continue on this journey, since it's officially going to be 2 years that I've been in LA. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!